Guys, in today's video, I'm going to be testing out some weird slime trends that you guys have asked me to try, and I really hope that you enjoy this video. So the first method I tested is making slime backwards, and instead of adding your glue first, you add your activator first, and this is such a tough method because you have to guess all the measurements, and boy, did I get it wrong with the activator. I added so much. I didn't know it was so much. It doesn't look like so much when you just add it to the bowl without any of the other ingredients, but this made my slime so hard, and especially because it was clear slime, it did not like it. I found once I picked it up, the stickiness inside was still there, so I could mix it all up and it kind of became like a putty. So if you poked it, it wouldn't rip, but if you tried to like stretch it, it would rip very easily, and it was also super bouncy. The next trend I tested was making balloon slime, and I think this was made popular by Red Apple Slimes, and I thought this was going to be so fun. All her videos were so graceful, but I'm not kidding when I say this goes everywhere except for the bowl. It went all over my camera, all over my desk, and I kept trying to do little snips like this and try and get it out nicely, but I'm not kidding. I think it might be because I blew my balloons up and then poured the stuff in just so the balloons were a bit bigger, but I do not know what I did wrong. The only one that worked was the activator, and this actually acted like I thought it would. And I was still kind of worried because when you're pouring the stuff into the balloon, obviously because it was blown up, you don't know how much is getting sucked in. So I literally had no clue how much of each ingredient was going to come out of the balloon. And then once it was out of the balloon, I was worried that too much of the ingredient had spilled over the table so it wouldn't actually make a difference to the slime. I kept stretching it out and then dipping it back in the activator anyway, just in the hopes that it would turn into a nice slime, and it was so thick and so stretchy. I was really pleasantly surprised. Last but not least, we have making slime without a bowl or utensils, and I thought this was going to be really messy, but it was probably the easiest one out of all of them. So the ingredients just went on the table, and I was expecting them to kind of fall off, but they really didn't. They just stayed where they were. They kind of expanded a tiny bit, and as you can see here, it looked so big. So once I mixed everything up with my hands, I just made sure the color was even, and then I went in with my activator. And for this method, I used the same one that I use for everything, and I used a tablespoon of borax to a cup of water, and it became so tough because I added way too much. Because the slime was spread out on the table, I just thought there was a lot more slime than there actually was, and it just became like a rubbery ball basically. So I had to add loads and loads of glue. I'd say probably a cup and a half's worth, and I just mixed this in to counteract the activator. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see you next week.